did the 2025 Met Gala go too far? Because this year, it felt like the real theme was no pants required. For instance, Sabrina Carpenter arrived in a custom Louis Vuitton bodysuit, a deep burgundy jacquard crop blazer, dramatic train, and no pants. Then, Lisa from BLACKPINK made her Met Gala debut with the sheer panel blazer, matching underwear and logo tights, also Louis Vuitton. And they weren't alone. The no pants look was everywhere. But here's the question. Is this fashion pushing boundaries or just pushing people away? Fashion insiders are calling it day knickers, which basically means underwear in the daytime worn as the outfit. Think visible briefs under a blazer, hot pants styled like real pants, or just no pants at all. This isn't entirely new. Designers like Miu Miu, Givenchy, and Sandy Liang have been pushing this look on their runway for years. But at the 2025 Met Gala, it felt like the unofficial dress code. And when the red carpet turns into a lingerie runway, people notice. At first glance, the no pants look feels hypersexual. Like lingerie core meets thirst trap, but it's more layered than that. Yes, it's underwear. Yes, there's skin. And yes, it can be hot. But the attitude behind it isn't seductive. It's unbothered. Some pair it with bulky jackets or sneakers. Others wear heavy makeup or no glam at all. It's like saying, I know you're going to look, and I've decided I don't care. That's why these outfits feel both hypervisible and emotionally unavailable. They're sexy in form, but cold in energy. It's intentional exposure as power, because showing more doesn't always mean you're inviting attention. Now, we've seen countless versions of this before, but who's wearing it really changes how it's received. Take Rihanna. She's worn sheer dresses, visible lingerie, even no pants. And it's always seen as powerful, elevated, and even iconic. Now compare that to someone like Julia Fox. She's done the same thing. Literal underwear on the streets, tape tops, DIY chaos. But she's constantly ridiculed online, branded as desperate, too much, and just plain goofy. But technically, Julia Fox checks all the beauty privilege boxes. She's white, thin, and conventionally attractive. But her rule breaking is chaotic, raw, and deliberately unpolished. And that makes people uncomfortable. Meanwhile, Rihanna does the same thing with luxury styling, mystery, and polish. And it suddenly becomes fashion gospel. So this isn't entirely based on body or beauty, but also status, polish, and how well you fit into the fashion machine, especially in Hollywood. And just adding to that, this trend mostly works when you look like a model and present yourself like one. If you're thin, tall, white, or glamorously styled, no pants become avant-garde. But if you're curvier, older, dark-skinned, or just normal, suddenly it's labeled desperate, inappropriate, or cringe. And that's the unspoken hierarchy baked into fashion. It's not just based on the outfit. It's about who is wearing it and how well they fit the mold of what fashion considers valid. That's what makes the no pants trend controversial. These celebrities are essentially saying, I'm hot enough to break every rule and still get celebrated for it. And not everybody gets to play by those rules. So, did the Met Gala go too far? Maybe not, because in a culture obsessed with controlling women's bodies, what they wear, how much they get to show, and who gets to decide, going pantsless isn't just fashion, it's a statement. But here's a contradiction. Even if it's a power move, it still keeps women in a spotlight that demands constant exposure. You can reclaim the narrative, but the narrative still centers around showing skin. So is it empowerment or just a prettier prison? Maybe it's both. What do you think? Is the no pants trend a rebellion, or is it just another way the system keeps women undressed and on display? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more fashion and culture commentary, make sure to subscribe for more.